I flop down on my bed, letting out a heavy sigh, and grab my phone. Another day wasted on futile endeavors of becoming an online influencer. Tara, the wannabe digital darling, sits here in her dimly lit room, contemplating the vast depths of her failures. Let's dive into this sea of frustration, shall we? I gaze at my reflection on the screen, bags under my eyes, my messy bun reaching new levels of chaos, and a faint glimmer of hopelessness shimmering in the depths of my soul. Oh, Tara, you're a prodigy in the making. Your whopping 400 followers must be trembling in anticipation. I scroll through my feed, an endless parade of perfectly staged lives and picture-perfect moments. Why can't I crack the code? Why can't I be like these untouchable internet idols, frolicking in the digital kingdom? The truth is, I've tried it all. I've devoured every article titled How to Be an Influencer in 10 Easy Steps, and binge-watched countless YouTube videos revealing the ultimate hacks to amass thousands of followers overnight. I've even ventured into the murky waters of questionable tactics, from baffling hashtags that only a cryptographer would understand, to awkwardly posing in front of graffiti-laden walls, all while devouring my overpriced avocado toast and feigning deep conversations with my camera. All in the name of those likes and follows. I've tried everything, every hack, every trick, every angle. I've posed with trendy clothes, sipped on fancy drinks, and written captions with emojis until my fingers hurt. And yet, nothing. No likes, no shares, no followers. I stare at my phone, scrolling through Instagram and seeing all the influencers with their perfect lives and sponsored posts. It's not fair. I'm just as pretty, just as witty, just as deserving of internet fame. But then doubt creeps in. Maybe I'm just not interesting enough. Maybe I'm not pretty enough. Maybe I'm not witty enough. Maybe, just maybe, I'm not good enough. What am I doing wrong? I've tried everything. Why can't I make it work? Maybe it's not about the hacks or the tricks or the poses. Maybe it's about being yourself. Yeah, right. Like anyone wants to see the real me. They want the filtered, curated Instagram version of me. Not the messy, imperfect, real me. But maybe that's what people want. Maybe they're tired of seeing the same old thing, the same perfect faces, the same perfect lives. Maybe they want something real. I come across a comment. Some troll has said some of the most hateful things I've ever read about me. Desperate wannabe, ugly, pathetic loser, and the list goes on. I can feel my face flush with anger and embarrassment as I read each word. I want to fight back, to tell this person to fuck off, but I know it's useless. They're just a faceless coward hiding behind a screen. But their words sting. I start to feel sick to my stomach and have to put my phone down before I see any more comments. Why do people have to be so cruel? What did I ever do to them? But then a small voice in my head whispers, maybe they're right. I try to ignore it, but it gets louder and louder until it's all I can hear. I think about all the time I've spent on this, all the money I've invested, all the dreams I've had. And for what? To be torn down by some anonymous troll who doesn't even know me? Tears start to roll down my cheeks as I lay there feeling defeated. I want to give up, to delete my account, to never try again. But I can't keep away from the screens. Before I know it, I'm back at my computer scrolling through the comments section of my latest video when I spot a message that catches my eye. It's from an account called Stan Superstar Secrets, and the comment reads, "Want to make it big? Get help from Stan the Man. Watch this video to learn the secrets of becoming an internet superstar." There's a link attached to the message. Maybe there's something to this. But then again, it could just be a scam. Who the hell is Stan the Man, anyway? I've watched every growth and success influencer on the internet and never heard of Stan the Man. But my finger decides for me. I click on the link, half expecting to be redirected to some sketchy website that will steal my personal information or give me a virus. But to my surprise, it takes me to a legitimate-looking YouTube video. The thumbnail features a ripped and tattoo-covered guy with a $1 million smile and a slicked-back haircut, holding up a wad of cash arrogantly. It's your boy Stan here, coming at you with some hard-hitting truth bombs about freeing yourself from society and showing the world your true self, he starts, his words spewing out almost faster than I can register them. But I can't look away. Look, I know it can be tough out there. Society wants to put you in a little box and make you conform to their expectations. They want you to wear a mask and pretend to be something you're not. But guess what? You don't have to play their game. You don't have to wear that mask any longer. The video continues in this vein for a while, with Stan, if that's even his real name, spouting off platitudes about hard work and determination. You see, the only way to truly be free is to be yourself, the real you. The person deep down inside that you've been hiding from the world. It's time to let that person out. His voice distorts with his face only for a second. Now, I know it's scary. It's scary to let people see the real you. It's scary to break free from society's expectations. But guess what? I can do it for you. That's right, folks. I can be the one to tear off that mask and show the world the real you. As the video goes on, though, I start to get a weird feeling in my gut. Something about Stan's delivery seems off, like he's trying a little too hard to convince me of something. But you have to let me in. You have to trust me. You have to believe that I know what's best for you. And I do. Because the real you is amazing. The real you is powerful. The real you is a force to be reckoned with. So let's do this, folks. Let's tear off that mask and show the world the real you. Let's break free from society's expectations and be who we were meant to be. Because at the end of the day, the only person you have to answer to is yourself. Thanks for watching, folks. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And remember, you have to tear off that mask and show the world the real you. I know it's scary, but don't worry, I can do it for you. You just have to let me in. Suddenly, the video glitches. Let me in. The screen flickers with strange, distorted images, like something out of a horror movie. Sinister shadows crawl across the frame. What the actual hell is going on? I try to close the video, but my cursor is frozen. But I can't look away. I'm trapped, forced to watch this surreal nightmare unfold before my eyes. The images become more and more unsettling, a twisted blend of fear and confusion. Suddenly, the perspective changes, and I'm watching a live stream. But it's not just any live stream, it's a first-person view of the outside of my apartment building. My heart starts pounding in my chest as I watch the camera slowly approach the entrance. This can't be happening. It can't be real. The feed continues, showing the view of the stairwell as it ascends, step by agonizing step. I can hear my own breath catching in my throat as the camera nears my floor. My mind is racing, trying to make sense of what's happening, but it's like my thoughts are trapped in molasses. And then, the camera enters my apartment. I freeze, unable to move, unable to tear my eyes away from the screen. The perspective inches closer, closer, until it feels like it's right behind me. My heart feels like it's going to explode. I summon every ounce of courage and turn around, my whole body shaking with terror. But there's nothing there, just an empty room bathed in eerie silence. My breath comes out in ragged gasps. What the actual fuck was that? Someone is playing sick mind games with me, but who? And why? I try to shake off the unease, to convince myself that it was just a trick of the mind. But deep down, I know that something isn't right. The room feels colder, darker, as if the very air has thickened. Panic sets in and I can feel the walls closing in around me. I hear whispers, faint and haunting, echoing through the empty space. They crawl under my skin. I try to scream, but my voice is swallowed by the void. It's as if the darkness itself has come to claim me. I'm in my body, but I can't move. At all. Fuck. Oh my fucking God, what is happening? It's like I'm trapped in here, watching everything, but unable to do anything. My heart is pounding, but I can't even scream. What's happening to me? Why can't I move? I try to move my arm, to wiggle my toes, but nothing happens. It's like I'm paralyzed. I can feel the panic rising in my chest. I want to scream, to cry, to do anything to make this stop, but I'm stuck. And then I realize I can't even control my breathing. It's slow and shallow, like I'm barely alive. I try to calm down, to take deep breaths, but it's like I'm suffocating. I can hear my own heartbeat pounding in my ears, but I can't move a muscle. It's terrifying, like being buried alive in my own body. I can hear everything around me, the sounds of the room, people talking, but I can't respond. I'm a prisoner in my own mind. I try to scream for help, but nothing comes out. It's like my voice is locked away too. I'm so confused. What could have caused this? Did I have a stroke? Am I having some sort of nightmare? I try to focus, to move my fingers or toes, anything to show that I'm still alive. It doesn't work. I notice something strange happening on the computer screen. It's a live stream, and the face staring back at me is mine. But there's something off about it, something unsettling. My lips are pulled into a wide smile, but it's empty, lifeless. It's like I'm looking at a puppet, a shell of myself. I feel a scream building up inside me, a desperate plea to be let out of this mind prison. I want to break free from this nightmare, to regain control over my own body, but no matter how hard I try, I'm trapped. I watch in horror as my body, like a marionette on strings, starts to move. It's not me behind those movements, it's something else. It's like I'm a passenger. My puppet-like body waves to the camera, its lifeless smile never faltering. It's as if it's taunting me, mocking me, reminding me of my powerlessness. I can't bear to look at it, but I can't tear my eyes away either. I try to reason with myself, to find some logical explanation for what's happening, but nothing makes sense. Tears stream down my face as I watch my puppet self continue the live stream, oblivious to my torment. And then I watch as my hand reveals a knife. A knife I've never seen before, already stained with dry blood. My hand raises the blade to my face and begins carving. The sound of meat splitting, metal scraping on bone. I want to wake up. Somebody please wake me up. I'm screaming until my throat is raw, but the only thing that comes out is a silent gasp of horror. My body is no longer mine, and it's slicing into my face, making a deep and grotesque wound that's streaming with blood. The pain is unbearable, but the worst part is that I'm conscious of everything that's happening, unable to escape the torture. I can hear the sound of my subscribers skyrocketing in real time, but I can't do anything to stop it. The more my body mutilates itself, the more views and subscribers I get. The more blood that pools around me, the more people that tune in. I watch as my fingers methodically slice through my cheek, making precise cuts with a sharp blade. The sight is gruesome, yet I can't look away. I'm both the victim and the perpetrator, trapped in my mind, watching my body become a vessel for violence. The sound of the blade cutting into my flesh fills the room, accompanied by the clicking of the camera and the tapping of the keyboard as the comments come pouring in. OMG, this is insane. This is the best content I've ever seen. More blood, more blood! How can they watch this happen to me? Is this really what they want from me? I'm back in control of my body and immediately feel the shooting indescribable pain. My face feels like it's barely hanging on. Blood drips from my chin, down onto my shirt. I look at my hands. They're shaking uncontrollably. I want to scream, but the pain is too much. I feel like I'm drowning in it. Then I see the computer screen. The number of views and likes and comments are all skyrocketing. My followers are loving the content, the grotesque content. They're calling me brave, innovative, edgy. I feel a sickening sense of satisfaction as I see the numbers rise higher and higher. I try to scream, to make them understand what they've done to me. But my throat is raw, and my voice is barely above a whisper. Why are you doing this? Why are you watching this? But no one answers. The silence is deafening. I'm alone, trapped in my own personal hell. I look back at the computer screen, and the sight of my own bloody face makes me want to vomit. The realization hits me like a ton of bricks. They don't care about me. They don't care about what they've done to me. They just want more. More views, more likes, more content. They're addicted to my horror, to my pain, to my suffering. I start to cry, tears streaming down my face, mixing with the blood. What have I become? What have I done? but the numbers keep rising higher and higher, and I know deep down that I'm not strong enough to resist the temptation. I'm not brave, or innovative, or edgy. A puppet. I can feel myself slipping back into the darkness, the numbness, the emptiness. This time, I know I'll be lost forever. And as the last bit of consciousness fades away, I hear the whispers of my followers echoing through the darkness. More, Tara. We want more. I look at the screen again. All my new followers, all the likes, the views, and the comments, they're all there. They're loving my content. They're telling me how much they enjoy watching me hurt myself. I'm not sure what to do. I'm horrified, disgusted, and yet, part of me is enjoying this. Part of me is reveling in the attention and the fame. What does it matter that I'm in pain, that I'm bleeding, that I'm destroying my own body? People are watching. People are commenting. People are engaging with me in a way that I've never experienced before. I feel a sense of power that I've never felt before. I can control people's attention and their reactions. I can make them love me, hate me, fear me, and it's all within my grasp. All I have to do is keep going, keep streaming, keep posting. It's sick, it's twisted, but it's everything that I never wanted to be. I'm addicted to the attention, addicted to the fame, addicted to the power. And as much as it scares me, it also excites me. I'm in control now. I'm the one calling the shots. I take a deep breath and look back at my reflection. My face is still hanging off, my eyes are swollen, my body is broken. But I smile. It's a lifeless smile, but it's still a smile. I know what I have to do. I look down at my hand, the knife in my grasp, and I can't help but feel a rush of excitement. No pain, no gain, right? I place the knife against my skin and press down, feeling the sharpness slice through my flesh. The pain is intense, but it only makes me feel more alive. As blood pours from my hand, I feel a sense of satisfaction wash over me. My fans are cheering me on in the comments, telling me how brave I am and how much they love me. I can't help but smile, knowing that I'm finally making it in this world. And it's all thanks to Stan the man, who opened my eyes to what I needed to do to succeed. As I continue to carve into my hand, I hear a voice in the back of my mind. It's Stan the man who started me down this path. You're a natural, Tara, he says. You were born to shock and amaze. Keep pushing the boundaries and you'll be unstoppable. I smile through the pain, my hand barely hanging on. Thank you, Stan, I say to the empty room. I couldn't have done it without you. And with that, I bring the knife down one final time, severing my hand completely. The screams of my viewers fill my ears. All I can hear is the applause, the fame, the glory. I hold up my severed hand to the camera and give my best smile. Thanks for watching, folks, I say. Be sure to like and subscribe for more.